just climbed into the ring. Dave Brown and Jerry Lawler back here again at ringside, ready to go with the action. King Cobra should be coming this way right about now. And we will be set to go with one fall 10-minute time limit action to get things underway on USWA Championship Wrestling for this day.
Now, this should be a good match right here.
You're right. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, is in there. He'll be the one to keep order in the ring. 1 against 1 here as King Cobra will be going against Ken Wayne. Ken Wayne taking the belt off.
He has the United States Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Yes.
What is the weight limit that you have to be under?
I believe it's under 230, I believe.
Under 230?
Under 230, I believe, is the limit.
Well, I don't think Cobra could actually challenge him for that, could he?
No, Cobra weighs over 230. Now, of course, what Cobra could do is lose a couple of pounds. That can be done temporarily and get himself under the minimum weight and go after the belt. This is a non-title match, though. Junior heavyweight title, even though Ken Wayne does hold the belt, is not on the line here.
Ken Wayne's already complaining about the hair pulling. Is Cobra pulling the hair? I've been looking at you, Dave. I don't know. Is that 50 suit you got on here? Good.
No, Cobra was not pulling his hair. That's a nice move by Cobra, and if you were watching closely, there was nothing illegal about it. And again, Ken Wayne is complaining about hair pulling. Now, there was nothing wrong with it. Cobra had just a good hold and just used strength.
That's a psychological tactic, though. What Ken Wayne is trying to do there is put the referee basically on the defensive. He's trying to get the referee to pay more attention to King Cobra than he is to Ken Wayne. And I guess it's a ploy like maybe, you know, there are a lot of managerial moves in baseball or football and coaches use that, you know, behind the scenes sort of stuff that you don't really think about. And if he can get that referee watching Cobra more closely than he does him, then that may free Ken Wayne up to pull some hair down the line.
Spoken by a man who has himself been a master of it, as a matter of fact. Nice move by Cobra. Yeah, Cobra. Now, what Cobra has to do, of course, is not let himself get upset at those tactics you were just talking about that Ken Wayne is using. He's got to keep his cool, and he is doing that. Ready to take advantage as Ken Wayne was coming off the turnbuckles there. There's a flip. He flipped him using the flat part of his hand on the back of his head. He did not pull his hair, and it was,
see, though, that's a situation
legal.
That's real close. You could have been hair pulling, could have not. But, yeah. I mean, that's where Ken Wayne could really have a point there by saying, you know, if he could get Calhoun to, if there's ever a shadow of a doubt, then, you know, it could go in his favor.
Well, there was a nice move by Ken Wayne, but Ken Cobra hung on and reversed it on him, turned it to his advantage. Cobra back on his feet.
Hey!
What is this? Whoa! Boy, Ken Wayne getting a little upset.
Calhoun bowed up at him.
Yeah. Ken Wayne came after Calhoun, and Calhoun went right back at him and said, hey, keep your hands off of me and watch your mouth.
Calhoun's small, but he's wiry. I believe I'd have to tell him like Andy used to tell Barney, watch out, he'll kill you, Barney.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll kill you.
Yeah, you don't want to get involved in that. But, you know.
Oh, now, see, that was classic. Did you see that?
Yep.
He just distracted Calhoun. He said, dude, what are they doing right behind you? Calhoun turns. For 1 second, he punched him right in the mouth.
There's that right fist again. This time, Jerry Calhoun looking right at it, and he warns him about it. But you're right, the damage had already been done at that point. Ken Wayne sliding the knee off the forehead. There's cover. Count of 2. But Cobra able to break out of it at the 2 count. Look at Ken Wayne. Jab him with that elbow. Whoa. Ken Wayne drops down to the mat. King Cobra got that right hand. He says, what about it? Crowd says, yeah, let him have it. The cocoa butt again.
Didn't use the right hand.
No.
Used the head.
Little misdirection there from King Cobra. Nice move, Cobra. Ken Wayne. Backdrop coming out of the turnbuckles. Cobra drops down with a lower leg. Referee was right there.
Ken Wayne is in
okay.
some serious trouble right here.
Look at Cobra coming after him, using the right and then the left.
Now, see, this is one of those situations where Cobra's using a lot of fists that, look at,
whoa, over the top rope.
Onto the chair.
That's going to be a technical loss on Ken Wayne. He flipped him over the top ropes. Ken Wayne is saying, what happened? Well, what happened was they were tied up in the corner over there, and Ken Wayne pushed King Cobra over the top rope. Over the top rope used to be a disqualification, but under the new USWA rules, which have been in effect, it is now simply a technical loss. And Ken Wayne has lost this match. Again, his junior heavyweight title is not on the line, but he loses it. And King Cobra looking
he's making a big deal out of the fact that you just lost that match.
I didn't lose the match. He jumped over the top rope.
He didn't jump. You threw him over the top rope, and it's a good thing the belt wasn't on the line, I think.
How long you been wrestling? How do you know he didn't jump over the top? I felt him jump.
I was watching it.
He's afraid he's going to get beat. Well, I got bigger fish to fry. I'm right here to talk a little bit about Jeff Jarrett. For 2 years, I've been chasing Jeff Jarrett. Now, let me tell you why I want Jeff Jarrett. Because he's a stinking, lousy, sniveling coward. And if they'll run that little piece of tape I've got upstairs, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, we have some tape.
That you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And when you outgrew that silver spoon, they give you a silver platter.
Hey.
Oh, wait. Now, I know you get nervous before you start talking, so here's your cup of water so you ain't got to swallow. I'm going to be nice to you and do something for you.
Take that silver spoon and shove it where the sun don't shine. Ken Wayne?
See what I'm talking about? He's a coward. I slapped that boy. I slapped the taste plumb out of his mouth. I'll tell you what, Jeff Jarrett, I slapped you on national television, pal. Somewhere you can see this. Somewhere you're going to hear it. Let me tell you something else. Come Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, I'm going to slap you again, son. I wish you could see the phone bills I've got, the letters I have sent to the USWA said, I want Jeff Jarrett. I want Jeff Jarrett. Well, Jeff has been ducking and running. And I tell you what, come Monday night, I have found him at the Mid-South Coliseum. Let me guarantee you one thing, pal. I'm going to slap you just like I did 2 years ago. You can count on it.
Well, that match is coming up. Jeff, I doubt, will be backing up. We'll be back here with more action in just a minute. All right, opening match here is history as King Cobra has a victory over Ken Wayne. Ken Wayne got a technical loss when he flipped King Cobra over the top rope there. Had a situation which developed around here over the last couple of weeks with Lawler going against the Snowman in several matches. And Snowman was unhappy with the referees, first one, then the other. And finally, instead, bringing in a friend of mine, a gentleman named Leon Spinks, former boxing heavyweight champion of the world, of course, to be the special referee in the match. Well, I got to tell you, Jerry, as you rejoin me
You're
here,
telling my story out here, aren't you, Dave?
well, when Snowman said he was going to bring in Spinks, I thought, well, maybe Spinks will come in here and will be impartial, and we will have us a wrestling match right there in the middle of the ring. Didn't quite work that way, though, did it?
Yeah. Now, you know, I'm not gonna sit out here and say, because I know. Hey, Snowman's got his fans over there. He's got a lot of people. Yeah, take a look at him. Okay, he's got some fans. Now, but let me say this. If they sit there and look at this situation objectively, of course, if they know what that word means, they will have to realize this fact. Snowman, first of all, said he didn't get the fair shake from Jerry Calhoun. Okay, I said, fine, I can understand. He feels like he's not a part of this organization. He feels like Calhoun referees most of my matches, and so he didn't feel like he got a fair shake. Let's give him a different referee. We went to Snowman and gave him a list of referees. He refused all of them until it came down to Lou Winston. He agreed on Lou Winston, just the same as I did. He agreed on the guy. He still didn't win that match. Then it came down to going out and getting somebody that he knew disliked me as much as he did, Kerry Von Erich. He agreed on Kerry Von Erich. He didn't win that match. So then what finally happened was he was allowed to hand-pick his own referee. And he comes with Leon Spinks. And I agreed on Leon Spinks because I, Dave, just like you, thought that possibly here's a guy who held the World Boxing Heavyweight Championship, defeated Muhammad Ali in 1978, and I thought this guy would at least conduct himself like a professional once he stepped in the ring. But obviously, everybody knows the story. Everybody knows what happened, and that's why I'm standing out here saying, and look, you know, I can hear the people here. Some people say, hey, quit crying. I'm not crying. I'm just saying, as a fact, I don't think Snowman won the belt fair and square, and I don't think there's anybody out here that can say, if they saw the match Leon Spinks refereed, that they can say that Snowman won that match on his own. Leon Spinks helped him win the match, and that's how he's got the championship today, and that's why I wanted Leon Spinks last week. That's why I got him. And now I want you all to watch this match with Leon Spinks and watch the help that Leon Spinks gets from Snowman. That's all I'm saying. Just watch it.
Leon Spinks in there just nailed Lawler right in the head. All over him in there. Lawler down to his knees, gets back up.
And Spinks in on Lawler in the corner. Lawler grabs Spinks, takes him down off his feet. Lawler's down, but the Snowman saying, look, Spinks has his foot on the rope. Spinks trying to find an opening, and now Lawler tackles Spinks down to the center of the ring, fires away with a big fist to the face, kicks Spinks on the back. Lawler fired away, Spinks is down. This is not Spinks' element. Lawler fired away, and Spinks rolling out of the ring.
Although Spinks in there going after Lawler again with a series of rights and lefts. Has Lawler staggered. Nails him with another right. Puts him down in the corner. Lawler in trouble now. This match definitely going back and forth.
Lawler trying to get as much out of that count as possible. It looked like he was trying to use that as a rest period. And he needed it because, brother, here comes Spinks right back in on and firing away to the midsection. Lawler back down again. This one could be it right here.
I'll tell you, Spinks getting in there with those kidney blows has got to be taking its toll on Lawler.
He's got Spinks, spins him around, sets him up for a big right, and Spinks is walking on rubber legs right now. Blocks the shot by Lawler and knocks the King down to the canvas. That could have been the knockout shot right there. Here comes the referee's count. Lawler may be unconscious.
That was a big right by Spinks, just leveled Lawler. Lawler barely moving over on the mat as referee Jerry Calhoun with the count on the count of 8, count of 9, and Lawler back up to both of his feet, but Lawler's knees really wobbly, and Spinks catches him with a big one. This may be the one. Calhoun again with the count as Lawler laying over in the ropes now, trying to make his way up. He finally does. Stumbles over to Spinks. Spinks again catches Lawler with another right.
Well, I really don't see what Lawler can do at this point. Leon Spinks is battering him around the ring at will. Lawler's eyes are glazed over, and luckily for him, the 4th round has just ended. Spinks definitely in trouble. Jerry, the King, Lawler, climbs up to the 2nd rope, possibly for a patented fist drop. There it comes on Spinks. And Lawler's not wearing boxing gloves, man. That was pure knuckle right in Spinks' face. Lawler's going up. He's saying, one more time, baby. Here it comes, Leon. And he drops down and catches him on the side of the jaw again. Down for the cover. Spinks has his leg up on the rope. Snowman pointing that out to the referee, and look at Lawler glare at Snowman.
Lawler saying that the Snowman reached down and grabbed Spinks' foot and put it up on that rope. Look at this, Lawler now stepping down off the ring apron. Goes over and pushes Lawler. Snowman pushes him right back as Lawler just lays the Snowman out with the right. Lawler back up in the ring. Level Spinks. Lawler going to work on Leon Spinks with a series of right jabs. The piston punch, if you will. Lawler picks Spinks up. Drives another one home.
Lawler continuing to fire away on Leon Spinks. Snowman standing up on the ring apron. Lawler down for the cover. Count of one. Spinks kicks out at the count of one. Lawler picks him back up. And Spinks pushes Lawler in the corner, firing away, and the Snowman is firing away on Lawler too. The Snowman is in the ring. The Snowman has hit Jerry Lawler. Man, oh man, what a shot. And Spinks just globs Lawler too. This thing is out of control as the Snowman is out to destroy Jerry Lawler.
The Snowman all over Jerry Lawler. And Leon Spinks in there helping him. Pounded all over Lawler. The Snowman draping him up as Leon in there with a couple of rights. Puts Lawler down again. The Snowman with a tremendous right. Puts Lawler down on his stomach as Spinks. Again in there with a right. Puts Lawler out. Jerry Calhoun trying to get someone out here to help Lawler. Lawler absolutely being devastated now by both of these men.
Well, no doubt about what happened there. It was definitely outside interference from the Snowman.
Well, you know, all I can say is I think everybody saw what took place on the tape. I'm not gonna take anything away from Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks has said that he's going to make a comeback. He's seen George Foreman making his comeback at 41 years old. Leon Spinks is only 36, and believe me, as you can tell from that, the guy can still hit. What makes it a little bit one-sided is when the fact that you're in there against a guy who beat Muhammad Ali and can still throw the same type punches, and then all of a sudden you not only have to contend with him, you have to contend with the Snowman also. So, you know, I guess I'm certain, obviously, that the two of them got together before the match, and Spinks told him, or either Snowman told him, if you get in trouble, don't worry, brother, because I'm going to be there. And when I got him in trouble, Snowman was there. And so, you know, it was a 2-against-1 situation, but big deal. You know, I've been in that before, and I should expect that out of a jerk like Snowman. And all I want to say now is this. It's boiled down to he and I one more time. And what's going to happen this time is the way to simplify the situation, the way to clarify the situation is, you know, he had Jerry Calhoun as a referee he didn't like. He had Big Lou Winston as a referee he didn't like. He had Kerry Von Erich as a referee he didn't like. And then we had Leon Spinks as a referee I didn't like. So what we're going to have now is this big muscle-bound jerk that's sitting over here in the audience where he should be. He should be buying a ticket every time he sees me. This big muscle-bound jerk is going to climb in the ring with my belt around his waist, and I'm going to climb in and face him face-to-face, and there's going to be no referee in the ring. So the situation will be clear-cut. There's only going to be one man that walks out of there as the true undisputed world heavyweight champion. He won't be able to cry that the referee was interfering in the match, that the referee pulled him off of me, or anything. There won't be any excuses. There won't be anybody else to blame. The man that loses this match is going to have to admit the other guy was a better man. What about it, Snowman? Me and you, no referee in the ring. You're not going to have anybody to cry to after that, brother. Yeah, just sit there like the idiot that you are. Look at him. Hey, he surrounds himself with a bunch of welfare stooges over there. They got, yeah, look at him. Stand up, big deal. Hey, if you think I'm impressed by all of your cronies and all of your stooges, you got another thing coming, because they don't impress me at all, Snowman. It's just going to be me and you and nobody else, no referee. Yeah. What are you trying to do? Show me his clothes. Look, he's trying to say, look, show me this guy's clothes. What time you due back in the window at Woolworths with that suit, pal? Okay, all I can say, Dave, is he and I, no referee in the ring. When it's all over and I have the belt back, who's he going to cry to then? Who's he going to blame it on then? The only time the referee is going to ever enter the ring is to count his shoulders out, 1, 2, 3, and that's exactly what's going to take place.
Well, we'll see what happens at the Mid-South Coliseum. No referee in the ring. It all happens Monday night. Back here in a moment. Oakley-Kazee Ford. Well, something special is going on at Oakley-Kazee Ford this weekend. It's their first annual Price Buster Sale. Oakley-Kazee Ford has promised to sell 300 cars and trucks this weekend alone. They got all kinds of special things going on at Oakley-Kazee Ford this weekend. They're giving away free hot dogs. There are prizes to give away. Going to be giving away wrestling tickets this afternoon. Here you see, this is live from Oakley-Kazee Ford right now. You see the balloons flying. The salesmen are ready. Ford Credit is on hand so they can get the financing taken care of today. And they promise that they will get the deal done today so you can drive away in your new Ford car or truck. Again, it's at Oakley-Kazee Ford, the first annual Price Buster Sale. It's going to be going on all day today. I'll be there from 2 till 5:30 this afternoon at Oakley-Kazee Ford, Poplar and Union Extended, right here in Memphis. All right, hey, we're going to, well, I tell you what, Bad Wayne Bright has been special guest ring announcer from Cool 101. Wayne, come on in here and say hello. You folks got some good things going on, I know, on Cool 101. You've been doing ring announcing for several weeks down at the Mid-South Coliseum, and thought we'd give you your chance, if you want to interview one of the wrestlers today, okay?
Which one?
One of the tough ones.
Uh-oh.
How about the Snowman? He's over here. All right, well, he's got an interview schedule, so tell you what, let me just turn it over to Bad Wayne Bright. I'll be right here. And here comes the Snowman who has the World Unified title around his waist right now.
Snowman?
Right.
We're no stranger. We talk on the radio all the time.
Yes, we do.
You got a big match Monday night. No referee. What made you decide to give the King, Jerry Lawler, a shot?
Well, what decided me to give the King, Jerry Lawler, a shot? Well, the first thing, I like to clear the air. And I know he's back there watching the monitor. Lawler, I don't like you. I never will, and I never have. Now I want to clear the thing about the welfare case. Lawler, when I finish with you Monday night, you will be at the front of the welfare line. But let me tell you this, Lawler. Check this out. You're running around with your eyes all red and your nose all snotty. If you hadn't acted a fool, you could have been somebody. How you like that? And Lawler, I'm 56 across the chest, got a built-in wrestling machine about a solid mess. Can you dig it? I am the black bandit from the foreign planet, too romantic, gigantic, too titanic, wild, manic for one woman, a man that could stand it. You understand me? So what you should have done, Lawler, is got the belt and put it in your hand because I'm about to take it to the promised land. For every month is the month of May and every year is the year of Jubilee. And the belt is right here with me. Have my rhyming on you this morning, boy. Now, Wayne Bright, let me get you straight. As far as I'm concerned, just like the weight of the world on your shoulder. And so I feel that you've been kind of carrying Lawler, too. So, you know,
Wait a minute. Lawler's been around here a long time. He's the king. You don't need me to carry him. You know?
Well, it's
champion. He's a champion.
No. Look. Let me tell you something. Jerry Lawler, this is what I don't like about you, Lawler. You've been one of the toughest champions out here. So you're a world-famous wrestler. Let me tell you something. Lawler, I'm sick and tired of you going to my neighborhood, getting on the radio, and mocking me. You understand that? And Wayne Bright, where you get off at, you and Lawler communicating. You communicating in the hood and being helped. What's wrong with this? Lawler, don't let me catch you in the neighborhood no more.
No, wait a minute. You've been on the radio several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
I mean, what I have to do? I have to ask to be on air or something?
No. You are the champion, and you get your time on the radio.
Nah, you and Lawler got something going. I don't understand what y'all got. I want to know why that you interview Lawler so much, and you in my neighborhood, and I don't get a chance to talk on the new Cool station. You tell me this.
You get a chance. I told you I was going to put you on Monday morning.
Well, you know what I think? You know what I think? Look at you and Lawler. Both of y'all look just alike.
Oh, wait a minute now.
See? You understand what I'm saying? See, Dave Brown is not here to save you because he's going to give the weather because it's going to be a blizzard if you keep fooling around. If you keep fooling around with Jerry Lawler. But let me tell you this, Wayne Bright. As far as I'm concerned with you in the wind. Now, what I want is Jerry Lawler. You know, like everybody been calling me up, I can't sleep. And when I'm dreaming, Jerry Lawler called me and said, hey, Snow, I'm scheming. I know you scheming. Let me tell you something, Lawler. Everybody said, you going to give him a shot? Sure, I'll give him a shot. Even the bodyguard called him up. He tried to change his voice. Hey, Snowman. I said, I know it's you, buddy. What you want? You gonna give Jerry Lawler a shot? I'm gonna give Lawler a shot. I'll give him a shot 5 days a week, 7 days a week if he wanted, because I looked into his eyes and I could tell that he's definitely a loser. That's what he is. He's a loser. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
No referee Monday night?
I don't need a referee. Look, I'm giving him a shot anytime he asks for it because he's a loser. He's a failure. He's not a champion.
There you have it, Dave. Monday night, no referee, main event.
Sounds good. Thank you. Come on around, Wayne. Stay with us during the match here. Snowman heads for the ring right here. His opponent, Tim Hall, already right there. We're ready to go. This, of course, a non-title match as Tim Hall waits there, along with the referee, Jerry Calhoun. Calhoun, not the favorite referee of the Snowman either. Here we go. It's going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Wayne, jump in there when you want to with a little play-by-play with us here. Snowman, as you said, you've talked to many times on the radio.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's complaining we don't put him on the radio. We put him on there every week, you know. Just like,
whoa. My goodness gracious. Snowman came out of the ring post there and nailed Tim Hall with a right fist.
As a matter of fact, I told Snowman the other day, I promised him an interview Monday, and he knows that's when he's going on. It's Monday morning, you know. So.
He's in there right now against Tim Hall. Hall backed under the ropes. Snowman fires him across the way, grabs him, and power slams him down to the mat. Count is 2. This may be it. 3. This one's all over.
Talk about a quick match, Dave.
A quick one indeed for the champion. Snowman in about 18 seconds. Oh, now wait a minute. A right fist.
That's uncalled for right there.
It is absolutely uncalled for. The match is all over. Snowman has won the match. But he continues to beat up on Tim Hall. There he goes again, kicking him.
Now, is that the way a champion should handle himself, Dave?
Well, not in my mind, no.
I don't think so either.
Snowman with that right fist picks Tim Hall up and knocks him down again. Now Snowman leaves the ring.
That's your USWA United heavyweight champion, Snowman.
The World Unified Champion right there. Snowman has the victory. Again, the time on it is 18 seconds at...
Dave Brown what I said. That's for Lawler.
Snowman said that was for Jerry Lawler there.
Yeah, I heard what he said there. Well, we'll see what happens Monday night. No referee in the ring. We'll be back here with more action. A lot of action coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, Wayne Bright. We'll give you the entire card here in just a moment. First, a couple of things. Wayne will be telling you about some of the special events coming up. You know, USWA over the last couple of months has really attempted to make it a real night for family entertainment at the Mid-South Coliseum. Bundy the Gorilla will be around. And, of course, the special family section that we told you about. No profanity and no beer allowed there. Well, I am pleased to announce that for a long time, the USWA has wanted it to be this way. And the Mid-South Coliseum has now agreed there will be no beer seals at the Mid-South Coliseum during wrestling on Monday night. We think that will contribute to the family atmosphere, make it much better for you to bring up the entire family to the Coliseum and have a real good time at the Mid-South Coliseum on Monday night.
4th of July weekend.
That's exactly right. There will be extra security on hand at the Mid-South Coliseum, too, on Monday night. Again, for the entire family. Wayne, tell them about some of the special things that are going to be happening.
Dave, Monday night, MSU students get in for $1 off any ticket at the Coliseum. All they have to do is show a current or last year's ID to get in Monday night at the Coliseum. $1 off. Incredible weekend package for 2 to New Orleans. The getaway there, a party weekend that will be at with some USWA fan. This prize includes deluxe hotel accommodations for 2 at the Ritzy Hotel Provincial in New Orleans. That's courtesy of Pyramid Travel and Hotel Provincial. Absolutely no purchase is necessary. Fans can register at Pyramid Travel or at the Coliseum Monday night. Now we're also going to have fireworks from Fireworks City, the big main event certificates, T-shirts from Bad Influence at Odin Square, tapes from Pop Tunes, Bundy the Gorilla and the Bundy Family Fun section Monday night, and the USWA Ring Girls are going to be down there Monday night. We've got Sheila and Janet making their way now into the studio. I'll be the special guest ring announcer from the new Cool 101. I want to tell everybody we're going to have free wrestling tickets Monday morning between 6 and 10 on Cool 101.
Everybody be listening for the free tickets there. And
this is Sharon Abrams, Dave.
From Pyramid Travel, correct?
Right.
All right, very good. Giving away that trip to New Orleans, correct?
a weekend for change in New Orleans.
Hotel Provincial. Very good. Thank you very much. That's the action coming up Monday night as far as specials go. What about in the ring? Well, opening match of the night, we're going to have T.D. Steele going against the Texas Hangman. It all starts at 8 o'clock Monday night at the Coliseum. Don Bass goes against Ben Jordan in yet another single match. Then the Wild Things, they'll be out here a little bit later on. They go against King Cobra and Ira Reese. Jeff Jarrett will be in to go against Nightmare Ken Wayne. Ken Wayne has already said he slapped him 2 years ago, and Jeff has not responded, and he's going to be looking to slap him again Monday night at the Coliseum. Tell you what, it's 2 years later, and Ken, you better be watching for Jeff Jarrett this time around. USWA World Tag Titles are going to be on the line. The new champions, who will be here a little bit later on, Rex King and Joey Maggs, will be going against the team that they took the belts from right here on television last week. The Dirty White Boys and Dirty White Girl will be in their corner. Belts will be on the line. That is Monday night at the Coliseum. But that's not all. USWA Southwestern title match. Bill Dundee, the champion, will have Tessa in his corner as he goes against Hollywood John Tatum. Then the Unified World title match. You've already heard both Lawler and Snowman talking about this one. No referee this time around. The world title on the line. Snowman has the belt, and he will be putting it up against the former champion, Jerry the King Lawler. That's quite a night at the Coliseum, but that's not all. There is one match, a special lights-out match. What does that mean? Mean no lights on during this one? No, that's not what it means. It means that after the sanction card is said and done, there will be yet one more match. And in this one, Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy, with the Dirty White Girl, will be going against Bill Dundee, who will have Tessa. Now, Tessa and Dirty White Girl had some problems a week ago. We'll talk more about that a little bit later on. But that's the extra added lights-out match Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. It all begins at 8 o'clock. Speaking of Bill Dundee had a little bit of a problem with Hollywood John Tatum from time to time. As a matter of fact, it's been going on for quite some time. And here is a little bit of action from Dallas, Texas, and this occurred just last night. Watch.
John Tatum could be a changed man here. Dundee goes over, talks to Tessa, and now Tatum comes over trying to have a few words. Bill Dundee trying to shake off the effects of hitting his head on the way out. As the shoulder block sent him out, once again, John Tatum offers a hand of friendship. And Bill Dundee is very confused. Hollywood John Tatum leading the cheers for Bill Dundee. He looks down at me. I don't know what's going on. Bill Dundee rolls him over, and not even a count of one. And John Tatum gets out and offers the handshake again. Leading the cheers for Bill Dundee, and then he goes over to Tessa. He says, "I'm a changed man." Bill Dundee, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. The title on the line, but Hollywood John Tatum wants to keep this a scientific match. He sends sends Dundee into the ropes. 3 leaps and gets the shoulder block, and Dundee goes out and lands on top of Tessa. Tessa down on the floor, but as I look over and make sure she's okay, Tessa takes the seat. Apparently she's a little shaken up, but she'll be okay as Dundee comes in and Tatum nails him with a right hand. He puts him down. 1, 2, 3. And John Tatum has won the Southern Heavyweight title with an incredible right hook to superstar Bill Dundee that put the champion down. And the new Southern Heavyweight champion, Hollywood John Tatum, as Tessa goes to the side of her fallen man.
Well, it was a right hook, all right, but I think if you were paying attention, you saw Tatum wrap that chain around that right hand while Dundee was out attending to Tessa. That's the action. Dundee had a few words about the situation. Here's Bill right now.
see Hollywood John Tatum. The film don't lie. The picture tells 1,000 words, as you may say. Now, you can wear around, and maybe in your little old twisted little sick mind, maybe you do think you've changed. Maybe you really are still in love with Tessa. Who knows? Only in your twisted little mind you'll know. And for 10 minutes of that match, you really was changed. You shocked me and everybody else around here by the way that you wrestled. You would do something, then you'd want to shake hands, you'd hug everybody in sight, and you're telling everybody you're a changed man. But that last minute, brother, you wasn't changed too much to pull out a chain and knock my lights out, then crawl on top and the referee count 1, 2, 3. So that's not changed nothing, brother. But like I said before, Monday night, Memphis, Tennessee, that's the superstar's backyard. Well, I'm just going to tell you up front, Hollywood John Tatum, I've never changed nothing. If I get in trouble, that's right. Sometimes I'll pull a chain out and knock your lights out. Well, if that's what I got to do Monday night to get that belt back, the difference is I'm telling you to your face, boy, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, Hollywood, you come to wrestle, brother, but I know how you are now. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes no more. You may be fooling yourself saying that you're changed, but you're not fooling Miss Tessa, and you're not fooling me, and you're not fooling all them nice folks in Memphis. So Monday night, Hollywood, bring my belt. That's right, you stole it. Bring my belt to the ring, and Tessa and me's leaving with it. Okay, sport?
Well, that belt will be on the line Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. What does Tatum have to say? Is he still going to say he's a changed man, especially after we saw that chain on the right hand? Let's see what Tatum has to say.
The new and improved Hollywood John Tatum. I've changed all my ways. I've changed everything about me. And Tessa, I want you to know, baby, I love you so much. I won this title for you, sweetheart. All those self-help improvement guides I've been studying and reading on have helped me 110%. I feel much better. I eat better, and I'm starting to sleep good. And I promise, Tessa, if you just give me one more chance, and I'll show you, I've really changed. I've really changed. I swear I won't never push you around. I won't beat you no more. I'll buy you some nice things, I promise. And Bill Dundee, I want you to know something. I'm mad at you for what you've done, and it makes me upset. I'm really get upset about it, but it's okay. It's okay, because I like you too. I like you a lot, Bill Dundee, but I'm going to show you, Lessa, I still love you, and I'm a changed man.
Steele over on the right of your screen. Ken Raper, his partner, right in the middle of the screen, and over on the left, referee Terry Calhoun. Hear the music. Here comes the Dirty White Girl leading the Dirty White Boys. Tony Anthony and Tom Burton as they head for ringside. The former USWA World Tag Team Champions. They don't have the belts anymore.
And I can assure you that's going to make them be in a nasty mood today, Dave.
Well, unfortunately, I'm afraid you're exactly right. Tony Anthony, Tom Burton going against T.D. Steele and Ken Raper. It's Burton starting against Steele. Steele into the rope, steps over Burton. Burton lets him go by again. T.D. leaps over, waits. Nice move. T.D. Steele takes him down to the mat. Over to the corner.
Steele is so energetic. He's so full of himself. I like that guy. I mean, look at him. He's like his own cheerleading squad.
He is indeed, and, you know, he gives away a lot of size. Oh, my goodness, Ken Raper just ran into a telephone pole and a brick wall all at the same time from Burton. Burton makes the tag, and here comes Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy. A chop with a right hand. Ken Raper almost turned a flip there by Tony Anthony.
Now here comes Bundy the Gorilla around here. Look.
Bundy's got his eye on the Dirty White Girl, I think.
Yeah.
Raper up in the air, body slam by Tony Anthony. Tag made, and the Dirty White Boys double team. Meanwhile, Bundy the Gorilla has, oh my goodness, trying to offer roses to the Dirty White Girl. Tony Anthony saw what was going on and came down and frightened the Gorilla away.
These guys are just in an all-around bad mood. They don't even like the mascot out here today.
Boy, you're right. They're in a nasty mood today. They lost the belts a week ago right here on television.
Try to tag out and get T.D. Steele back. Oh, my gosh. Look out.
Oh, boy. Anthony with a cover. This may be it. Count us 2, 3. Wow. It's all over. The Dirty White Boys in a minute 45 seconds have just defeated Ken Raper and T.D. Steele.
Hey, they want Rex King and Joey Maggs out here.
Well, Rex King and Joey Maggs have got another match scheduled, and it is not against these guys. We'd appreciate it if you guys would leave the area right now. You've got a victory in the match, a minute 45 the time. T.D. Steele attending to his partner, Ken Raper. And this match, history, as the Dirty White Boys get themselves yet another victory.
Now, can we, I've been waiting around myself to see the little confrontation that took place between, last week between the Dirty White Girl and Tessa. You know, the match was Dundee and Tony Anthony, but the excitement was between the two young ladies when all the match was over.
I've heard about this myself all during the week. I want to see the videotape, too. Let's all take a look at it right now.
Dundee's out of it, Tessa over. Meanwhile, Dirty White Girl is handing something to Tony Anthony. I can't make out what that is. Can you tell what that is?
It looks like he's got powder in his hand. As Dundee sees it, kicks the White Boy's hand up, puts the powder in Tony Anthony's flowers. Dundee with a pin cover. At a count of two, the White Girl in here with that whip. Nailed Dundee in the stomach, but look at this, we've got a fight. Break it out on our hands. The White Girl and Tessa all over each other, all in each other's hair over there.
Well, you had to figure this was going to happen. Dundee just tosses the White Girl off. Tony Anthony trying to grab his woman. Dundee grabbing his. They're ripping clothes. And there they go again. White Girl right back in on Tessa. They're pulling each other's hair, pulling their clothes.
The White Girl in there wanting a piece of Tessa. They're going after each other, pulling hair, pulling clothes. White Girl finally snatches her down on the mat. Dundee and Tony Anthony finally getting them split up in there. They were all over each other in there. There they go again. They can't even keep them apart in there. As Tessa and the White Girl tooth and nail after each other. Hair laying up in the ring. White Girl saying, "You haven't seen the last of me. I will be back out." What a heated confrontation between these two.
Wow, a good cat fight. I love it. I love it.
I'll tell you something else. We've got some more videotape here that I think I want to show you, though.
They took the camera right back into the dressing room immediately after that was over with.
And boy, they were still steamed. Take a look at this right here.
You think she is? I'm sick of her. She has no right to be here.
I know. Just calm down.
Look at me.
I know she...
God's fucking a hold of her.
Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Hey, I'm sorry. Calm down. You're going to get her.
I hate that witch.
I know you
Don't
do.
look at me and tell me to calm down.
I know, baby. I know. Calm down. Hey, calm down. Come on. Hey.
She has no idea. I hate her.
I know, but baby, we're going to get her back. We'll get her back. Hey.
What are you...
It's all right. Calm down. I'm telling you. Just calm down. You can get her back. There's no problem to it. Hey, have I ever lied to you before? We're going to get her and Dundee both. There'll be no problem.
I hate her.
I know you do.
No
What you going to do to her then?
She's sticking her nose where it don't belong.
I know it is. Just calm down, all right? Just calm down. Everything's all right. We're going to take care of it. All right? All right? Just calm down.
Well, not the best circumstances for an interview, I don't guess.
I think she hates her. What do you think?
I think you're right, absolutely. Dirty White Girl and, of course, Tony Anthony talking about Tessa, and who was with Bill Dundee. We've got...
no love lost there between the two.
The other way.
Tessa had some words to say about her, didn't she?
Did indeed. Here's that videotape.
Woo, Tony Anthony, Monday night, it's like a 4th of July special, brother. All the fireworks is going to be going off on the 4th of July. But Monday nights are going to go off at the Mid-South Coliseum. And two of the reasons is one's you and the other one's me. Because I don't like you, Anthony. Hollywood John Tatum runs around saying, I want a bounty on that boy's head, and you're coming to collect. Well, I guess he's still got the money in the bank, Frank, because I'm still standing here, and it don't pay off until something happens to me. Well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen by you, Anthony, and it's not going to happen by nobody else. And it's sure not going to happen with you, little white girl, because I got the answer to you right here.
Well, I really don't know what she's so hot about anyway, but let me tell you this much. If she can come down on Monday night and conduct herself like a lady, which I don't think she can, then everything will be fine. But if she as much as puts one foot into that ring or interferes in any way, I'm going to take every hair out of her head, I'm going to scratch your eyeballs out, and I'm going to knock your teeth into the ground.
Woo! And that's somebody that really doesn't know how to fight, because she is a lady, white girl. I don't know what you do down that motorcycle. You all hang around on a Saturday night in Bucksnorth. Maybe you do go around fighting. Maybe you do slap your old ladies around. I don't know. But where I come from, you don't hit ladies. But like we said, little white girl, you ain't no lady. So Miss Tessa going to scratch your eyeballs at you. Hear what she said? And Tony Anthony, brother, you ain't collecting no bounty, because I'm punching you lights out.
Speaking of lights out, that's what it is. Lights out match after the regular sanction card is over. Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum should be something to see down there. Speaking of something to see, we've got some of that coming up right here. We have the new USWA World Tag Team title holders. It'll be coming up in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Well, we got a match coming up here in just a couple of minutes with Big Don Bass out of Arkansas, who will be in, and then the USWA World Tag Team Champions come along a little bit later on, talking about Joey Maggs and Rex King. And boy, they have been making some noise since they have been teamed up in the USWA.
What about these guys they're going against today, the Wild Things? These are two of the biggest, meanest guys that have come in this area in a long time.
Making some noise,
Gaylord
too.
and Scott Braddock. This should be a great match here.
Should be some kind of match. That'll be our main event coming up here in just a few minutes. Do want to take time to check some of the action coming around the territory, and also some special announcements for you coming up. Remember, Monday night at the Coliseum, no beer seals at the Coliseum, and there will be extra security there. Want to thank the fine folks at Homewood Suites at Poplar and I-240 for providing accommodations for Leon Spinks when he was in Memphis, and another very special young man named Diego who's being treated at St. Jude. You know a little bit about him.
Well, Diego's, like, as you said, he's from South America, and he's in town, and he's being treated at St. Jude, and he and his family are staying at Homewood Suites. They brought him out to the matches last Monday night. A great little guy, and he was just a really neat little kid. He got to meet all the wrestlers. Got to meet Leon Spinks, and he was just a really neat guy. And we want to thank the people at Homewood Suites for being so nice to his family.
Absolutely, doing a good thing there. Also, Jerry is going to be appearing at several places around here. Today, you're going to be judging the Goulds girls for FM 100.
Yeah, at Hickory Ridge Mall. I'll be out there at 1 o'clock this afternoon for FM 100. Also, then tomorrow, we're going to be over in Parkin, Arkansas. I don't know if you guys got a camera shot over here. Here's some of the ball team from Parkin, Arkansas that Lawler's Army is going to be going against over there tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. We're going to be taking them on in a big doubleheader there.
Looks like
pretty
a tough
intimidating looking
there.
group there. Yeah. Then on Tuesday, July the 3rd, I'm going to be over in West Memphis, Arkansas at Fireworks City at the Bridgeport exit over there from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. Going to have all sorts of free wrestling tickets, free autographed pictures and for everybody, and even some free fireworks for everybody at Fireworks City. And then on Wednesday, July the 4th, I'll be down at the Oxford Mall in Oxford, Mississippi from 2 until 4 with more free wrestling tickets and giving away autographed pictures down there in Oxford, Mississippi. So everybody down in that area, come on by and see me, okay?
And one more before we give you the action around the territory. Don't forget our Star Spangled Celebration, July 4th, down at the river with a huge fireworks display, by far the biggest in the Mid-South. B.J. Thomas will be the headliner for a special concert down there. That's on July 4th.
And there'll be no raindrops falling on your head.
That's exactly right. I hope not.
Get it?
Anyway.
B.J. Thomas?
At Mud Island, right. Hey, here's the action coming up. Take a look at it. July 6th, it's a Friday night. Next Friday night, as a matter of fact, it'll be in Henning, Tennessee at Palmer Turner School. Buy your tickets in advance. Save $1. Lawler will be there.
I'll be there.
And many of the other people, including the Snowman, too. That's in Henning, Tennessee on Friday night.
No.
Yep. Saturday night, July 7th, 1 week from tonight, 8 o'clock's wrestling time in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Tickets are available right now at Rust College. Buy them in advance. Save $1. July 13th, it's Friday night, but don't worry about it being Friday the 13th if you're around Kennett, Missouri. Coming out to the American Legion building at 8 o'clock at night and enjoy a good time. Jeff Gaylord will be there. Dirty White Boys. Lawler is scheduled on the card. Ladies match. Snowman scheduled there, too, in Kennett, Friday the 13th. July 19th. In Tupelo, Mississippi, action at the high school at 8 o'clock. Pick up your tickets in advance and save $1. This is sponsored by the Council for the Blind. Same night.
Tupelo, Mississippi. First time in a long time.
Boy, remember the fight in the concession stand years ago down in Tupelo and back into Tupelo. And also, same night, Bradford, Tennessee for action. sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce there. That is coming up on Thursday the 19th, too. And one more.
Go ahead. Why didn't you say that? I was waiting to hear you say the Doodle Soup Festival.
Well, that's right. In conjunction with the Doodle Soup Festival.
Doodle Soup Festival.
World famous in Bradford, Tennessee. Jacksonville, Arkansas, Friday, July 20th at the Boys Club. Bill Superstar Dundee will be on the card right there. That's the action coming up. Let's take a quick break. Be back with action in the ring.
All right. Oh, wait.
Well, I promise you action. We'll have it in a minute, but Dirty White Girl and Dirty White Boy are out here demanding an interview right now.
Did you see that, Dave? Did you see what happened Monday night?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yes.
She took her out there, she slapped her around, she like to beat the girl's brains out, and Dundee drug her off like an old dog out of the middle of the street. Oh, and let me ask you a question, by the way. Is Dundee and Tessa in the building anywhere?
No.
They're not?
No.
Well, then how can they honestly come out here and talk about how big and how bad and how mean that they are if they can't come here and back it up? You see me and the white girl here, Dundee. Why ain't you here? Because you didn't. You went down and evidently you had a gut check, and neither one of you could find any intestinal fortitude to come out here and be on this TV show today. Well, you see us here. So Monday night, Dundee, you want to fight, that's fine with me, baby. That's my middle name, because I'll stomp your little brains out. You understand me, Runt? And then after I get through with Dundee, you got anything to say, baby?
You know, you witch, you wouldn't know how to act like a lady if you took lessons for it. And I will be there Monday night, and we will see who scratches whose eyes out.
I guess you heard that, Mr. Rock and Roll.
I heard that, and Dundee and Tessa are not here right now, but I guarantee you they'll be at the Mid-South Coliseum. Boss Winter headed for the ring right now. Oh, he's in the corner of Don Bass as he steps up in there to be going against Brian Kelly in a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match here today. Big Don Bass.
Big Don.
Out of Arkansas. Bass weighs in over 300 pounds. Oh, my goodness. The word from Boss Winter. Boss Winter is smiling today. He's got him a veteran, and he's in the corner. You know, Boss had real good luck here on Championship Wrestling as far as his one-loss record is concerned with wrestlers that he's managed. But he's feeling pretty good. Hair pulling, he says. He pulled his hair, referee. Well, what he did is distract Jerry Calhoun so that Don Bass could gouge Brian Kelly. Kelly runs into a boot. Big Don Bass. He's kind of lumbering around the ring.
I don't know who this is. Who is this? Brian Kelly. I guarantee he's outweighed by about at least 150 pounds.
Yeah, at least giving away at least 2 tank cars.
Yeah.
In weight there. Get up, says Don Bass.
Don Bass told me before the match today he lost some weight. I said, turn around, I think you'll find it. This guy is bigger than I believe he's ever been.
I think you're right. I think he's put on weight. Oh, he's got a 3 count right there. Didn't take him long. And there's celebration over in the corner of Boss Winter as Boss congratulates Don Bass. Yeah, I guess we got to respect you now, Boss. Yeah, no doubt about it. I saw the distraction that you participated in there as Brian Kelly got nailed by Don Bass. 1:05 the time on it. Big Don Bass has himself a victory. We've got more to come on USWA Championship Wrestling. All right, hey, here we are again. I want to take a look at some of the action coming up at the Mid-South Coliseum Monday night. But first, kind of repeat some of the things that Bad Wayne Bright was saying a little bit earlier. It's going to be Memphis State University night for all the great support from Memphis State University. Any student, member of the faculty or staff, show a current ID or last semester's ID, and you will be admitted to the Coliseum, $1 off any ticket at the Mid-South
And that pretty well eliminates anybody in today's audience.
Well, now, wait a minute.
Especially Snowman and his group.
Wait a minute now. All right, also, in addition to that, going to be giving away an incredible weekend package to New Orleans, courtesy of Pyramid Travel. No purchase necessary. You can register at Pyramid Travel or at the Mid-South Coliseum. Also, going to be giveaways from Fireworks City, from Bad Influence, and from Pop Tunes coming up. The USWA Ring Girls will be there. Bundy the Gorilla will be there.
Just get those girls that come out here and stand the whole time.
They were here a little bit earlier, but here they are back again. The USWA Ring Girls will be there Monday night at the Coliseum, too. And remember, the opening match Monday night. Extra security again at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Hey, you know, we talked to them over there about that. They're adding to the parking lot, which everybody's car safer, and also inside, so it should be real good. Like you said, I heard you say earlier about a more family situation.
Yeah.
I think it's great that there'll be no beer sales down there, and it should be a lot of fun Monday.
You can bring the family out there. Remember, there's still going to be the special family section. No profanity allowed there. Should be a good night to bring the family. T.D. Steele will be in the opening match. T.D.'s got some of his fans here today. He will be going at 8 o'clock Monday night for this big pre-4th of July Mardi Gras spectacular at the Coliseum. Texas Hangman will be his opponent. Don Bass against Ben Jordan in a single match. The Wild Things. They'll be here in just a few minutes. They'll be there Monday night against King Cobra and Ira Reese. Jeff Jarrett goes against the Nightmare, Ken Wayne. USWA World Tag titles on the line. Dirty White Boys trying to get the belts back. They'll have Dirty White Girl in the corner as they go against the champions Rex King and Joey Maggs. Then, that Southern title will be on the line as Bill Dundee goes against Hollywood John Tatum. Unified World title match coming up then. In this one, the Snowman has the belt. He'll have to put it on the line against Jerry the King Lawler, who will be trying to take the belt back. And with all this discussion about referees and disagreement over the last few weeks, Monday night, no referee. It's just going to be the two of them. The only time the referee will enter the ring will be to count out whoever loses the match. Then, the special lights out match. Bill Dundee goes against Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony, and Tessa will be in Bill Dundee's corner. Dirty White Girl will be in Tony Anthony's corner. And Dirty White Girl has pretty much said, hey, I'm going to come after you, Tessa, so be ready for it. Tickets are available at the Coliseum until 5 o'clock today and all day on Monday. Also, you can pick up your tickets at any of the convenient Ticketmaster locations. That is the action coming up Monday night at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum. There you see some of the ticket locations. All right.
Hardly wait.
That's right. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining us out here. Right now, I'd like to...
you run them off, didn't you?
Well, not running them off, but I want to make sure that we can...
Hey, while you're waiting for Joey Maggs and Rex King to get out here, they said something about the championship marketing people. They were waving, trying to get your attention there. The championship marketing telephone number?
Oh, the championship marketing phone number. Yeah, I can do that. That's 375, area code 901, 375-4044. Again, 901-375-4044. There it is right there. If you're interested in having wrestlers appear at your function, just give that number a call, and they can give you all the information. Here are the new USWA World Tag title holders, Rex King and Joey Maggs. Joey, congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, Dirty White Boys, the bottom line is we are the new USWA Tag Team Champions, like it or not. And it's understandable you want a rematch. Well, that's fine with us. You gave us a title shot. We'll give you as many as you want. We're not going to be closet champions, and we're going to prove that by defending the belts right here today. But Monday night in the Mid-South Coliseum, prepare yourselves for an onslaught, brothers, because it's not going to be easy for anybody.
That's right. You know, just like my partner just got done saying, we're not closet champions. We're going to put these belts up against anybody. Dirty White Boys. You know, it seems we've signed a match to take you guys on to defend these World Tag Team belts in the Mid-South Coliseum this coming Monday night. But I think right now, Joey, it's time for a gut check, just like the White Boy said. You know, Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony, seems you run my last partner out of town. Joey, I need to know right now, are you going to stand beside me, be with me, watch my back, and I'll watch your back? No matter whoever we step in the ring with, whether it be the Wild Things, Billy Joe Travis, Jeff Jarrett, or the White Boys.
Rex, I think you know me well enough by now, and I think all these people know me well enough by now to know that it's going to take a whole lot more than the Dirty White Boys to run me off. People, we're going to be here for a long, long time.
That's right, Dirty White Boys, you heard that, didn't you? I hope you boys have been in the gym training hard and working out, because you guys ain't going to come into the Mid-South Coliseum this coming Monday night and walk out with these World Tag Team belts. No, sir, it ain't going to be like taking candy from a baby, boys. I hope you boys are ready for the fight of your life.
Well, it's not easy to win those belts right there. Sometimes it's even tougher to keep them. But you guys, Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, Dirty White Boys, got confidence in you. Let me just wish you luck in retaining those belts Monday night. We got you coming up in some action here a little bit later on, as a matter of fact. So stand by for that. Yeah, coming up. Let's, all right, climb right into the ring, and we'll just keep the action going here. And coming up, you've already talked about it just a moment ago, the Wild Things are headed this way. Maybe we can stop the Wild Things on the way to the ring. and just get a word or two from them. This bunch, Scott Braddock and Jeff Gaylord. Jeff Gaylord, I think you probably know, the Missouri Tiger. And their manager, boy, this ought to tell you something right here. Here comes their manager, downtown Bruno.
Let me tell you something, Dave Brown. I'm so excited. As everybody around here knows, I'm an 11-time manager of the tag team champions in this wrestling organization. And right now, I've got the greatest tag team I have ever been associated with. I'm talking about Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock, the Wild Things, baby. I'm going to tell you something about Mr. Rex King and Mr. Joey Maggs. Those belts are going to look real good around my men's waist. That's right, I say men, not boys. And brother, let me tell you something. I don't care if it's Memphis, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, Nashville, Tennessee, anywhere in the Mid-South. You get in the ring with the Wild Thing and downtown Bruno, and you're going to find out why these men will be the tag team champions for real, for now, forever. It's like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes. Tell them, Jeff.
Let me tell you something about these two sissies. They stole the belt. They're thieves. And we're here to prove them that we're the champions, the most dominating force in wrestling today, the Wild Thing.
Time's winding down. Why don't you head for the ring right now while we've still got time left for a match. Let's get the action underway as the Wild Things climb up on the ring apron. Already in the ring, the USWA World Tag Team title holders, Joey Maggs and Rex King. We are just about set to go with an expiration of time match. And I'm sorry to tell you, fans, we don't have a whole lot of time for the match. I wish we had a lot more. But we're going to wrestle as long as we've got time for it. As Maggs and Rex King are in there against this team of the Wild Things. In there, Jeff Gaylord, the Missouri Tiger, against Rex King right now. Look at Rex. Move him around in here. Jeff Gaylord with the upper arm. Rex King coming back. Well, Bruno says that's a tag team. That's one thing.
Bruno get a tag team like this is what I want.
I don't know, but they are an awesome-looking tag team, let me tell you. Gaylord, boy, nice move there from Rex King. He really slowed Gaylord down quite a bit. Oh, no, here come the Dirty White Boys. Jumping Joey Maggs from behind, and Rex King. They lost the belts to these guys, so what do? They come in here and interfere, for heaven's sake. We need to get this stopped. 8 against, what is it? Oh, it's 4 against 2 is what it is. How about going in there and get this stopped, please? You said you were going to be a good guest when you came out here today, so Jerry is up in the ring. Let's see here if he can bring order back. Danny? Well, it looks like maybe he's done it. They backed off. Will they leave the area? Looks like they're leaving the area. As they head back to the dressing room, we've got to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Thank you. Thanks for getting that stop for us. Lawler against Snowman Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. No referee in the ring. We'll be looking for you next week. Until then, Dave Brown for Jerry Lawler. So long, everybody. Once again, everybody, want to remind you about the big Price Buster sale, the first annual Price Buster sale going on at Oakley Kazee Ford this weekend. Right now, you see, folks, at the lot at Oakley Kazee at Poplar Union Extended right here in Memphis. Deals are being made. They have wholesale dealers on site bidding for your trade-in to assure you the maximum for your trade and the best price on your car today. Ford Credit will be there to take care of the financing for it. They're pledged to sell over 300 new cars and trucks this weekend at Oakley Kazee Ford with Price Buster specials on every car and truck on the lot. You can save thousands of dollars. Free hot dogs, Cokes, prizes. It's the home of first-class service before and after the sale, the home of second chance credit. They're totally committed to complete customer satisfaction at Oakley Kazee Ford. I'm going to be leaving here in just a little while, and I'll be there between 2 and 5:30 this afternoon. We'll be broadcasting live Why don't you come on down, Poplar and Union Extended in Memphis, Tennessee, to Oakley Kazee Ford, the first annual Price Buster sale. It's going to be going on the rest of the afternoon and during the day tomorrow.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.